Hey, this your boy Jay Ray back with another video, back with another live stream, and today is going to be a run through the daily short stream. Just going to do the daily today and talk about that Sunday stream, which is today, and that's S-O-N, not S-U-N, for all my Christian brothers and sisters out there. Today on the Sunday stream, we went over John 19 verses 16 through 25, 27, I think. And it was really good. I thought I did that one and I didn't do it. But yeah, it was real good. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, man, with it getting so close, it was talking about Christ's crucifixion, and when Christ looked down and seen John there with his mother, and Christ basically told John, look, man, I want you to take care of my mom. And back then that was a big deal. It would be like, one of you guys, think of like your best friend. And you tell him, you got other siblings and everything, but instead of your siblings, you tell your best friend, hey man, look, when I'm gone, I want you to take care of my mother, and mom, this is your new son or whatever. That's some hardcore stuff, but like I said, it was really good.
We've different now.
We had a lady
Petra Maul,
and she sang at the
loss
church
of her queen.
And she
same for household.
Really good.
Banner
it was awesome.
Kel is dead.
She was there for her
so
grandmother, and she ended up singing Jesus Loves Me because that was her grandmother's favorite song, so she did that. And then she sang that song, Thy Will Be Done, and she knocked it out of the park. She sounded really good. We had another lady that sang it last week too, and she did really good. And I mean, it really was. It was a blessing. I thought, wow. And I'm going backwards. That's cool, I guess. But yeah, today's going to kind of be a short stream because I am,
fallen houses
not only is it fixing to be close to bedtime, but
House Devils has
I am wanting
House
to watch
Venus,
the Iron Fist on Netflix, which I have not seen yet. So I'm like, I want to watch that before I go to bed. I mean, but can you blame me? I mean, hey, let's see what else is going on. I did read some news today on Tech News, and it's gonna roast this dude. Look at how fast his life just went down. Just get off me. Exactly. That's what you get. I was talking to my people.
Guardian, stop! I'm reading a large platoon of Cabal soldiers just over that ridge.
Yep, and they can all get it too. Yo, Perry, what's up? Sorry about that, I quit talking. I hope everything's going good with you, Perry. God, but like I said, I did on the Sunday stream, in between, because of course, I go to church. In between church and choir practice this evening, dude, get off of me. But I was able to read and see that Samsung, somebody had leaked, even Glass, I think it was, had leaked the Samsung specs and the price, the colors, and everything of the Samsung Galaxy 8. Yeah, 8, that's it. And come to find out, the S8 XL, I guess you call it the XL, looks like it's going to be running, and you know what, I'm just going to do this real fast. Looks like it's going to be close to $1,000 after tax and everything. Which, you know, I mean, I hate to say this, and a lot of y'all are probably going to be upset when I say this,
Welcome
but
to the front,
if Apple's going to come out with a $1,000 phone, Samsung
well,
is not going to be the only one not coming
Well
out
enough.
with a $1,000
Guardian,
phone.
you're more or less clear
I'm
to the
just
base
saying.
entrance. Stay alert. The Legion is mobilizing
Oh,
all
man,
across the
but-
planet's surface.
Yeah, that was about the biggest news that I've seen today. But like I said, church was awesome. You know, I don't know if a lot of you guys go to church, you may not go to church. You know, but I'm telling you, man, I have a real good time in church. Perry, I pray that you had a really awesome day today, brother. I really, really do. I really do. I hope your day has just been awesome. That everything, you just been relaxing and hanging out and, shoot, as they say, making it do what it does. Man, but I just ain't really, man, you know, today, guys, I've just been really relaxing and just enjoyed, like I said, we had a great time today. We had great, ooh, there's a bug here. There we go. Yeah. Ooh, I got some ammo. I got the purple stuff in my cup. On the ground, I'm messing them up. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, Perry, hey, man, it ain't no problem whatsoever, dude. It's, you know, with everything that's going on nowadays, man, hey, you know, life's hard, dude. The least I can do for y'all tuning in and watching is, you know, praying that y'all had a great day. And if I can lift y'all's spirits up and take your minds off of whatever's going on in y'all's world, hey, man, that's even better, dude. You know, and I don't want y'all to think that, you know, I'm some uppity dude or, dang, bro, get off of me. But, you know, I don't want y'all to think that I'm just some uppity dude or something like that, you know, that, oh, well, he's a big Christian and he tries to act perfect and stuff like that. That's not the case, you know. I screwed up. I made a mistake this weekend, you know, and I don't mind telling y'all about when I mess up or screw up. What happened, see, what happened is, yeah, it is, man. Yes, it is. But, you know, it's kind of like, you know, this weekend, there was a friend of mine that was turning 40. So I thought, man, I'll go and hang out with my buddy, you know, everything will be alright, stuff like that. Well, I got there, and I had bought me some beer, and I was like, you know what, man, we got there, I said to myself, I said,
There,
man,
clear
I'm
them
just
out.
going to,
You can't let them take that base.
what base? Man, these peeps. Get off of me, son. Alright, I should get some. There we go. There we go. But I was like, man, you know what? I got there and I drank 2 beers at the party, right? I thought, man, that's awesome. 2 beers, that's all I need. You know, I'm not gonna worry about it. Well, I got home and I was like, I put my headphones in and started jamming out to some music. This is Friday night, by the way, because, you know, Friday night's the only night that I don't stream. So, anyway, I was jamming out to my music and stuff. Where is this thing? But I was jamming out to my music and everything, and next thing you know, one beer turned into two beers turned into three, and next I know, counting the two that I had drank at the party, which was several ways apart from each other, I was feeling good. And you know, I was like, man, I gotta quit. I'm feeling good. You know, so I ended up quitting. And I guess I gotta go here. Where do I gotta go? I hear them. Y'all won't know this because I will light you up. But anyway, I ended up going to bed that night, Saturday night. Dang. Alright, I gotta hide for a minute. But I ended up going to bed that night. And man, I woke up Saturday and my head was banging like a kick drum at a rock concert. You know, like at a heavy metal concert. I was like, dadgum. No! Crap. But, you know, I had a hangover, and as a Christian, you know, I mean, I make mistakes. I fall into temptation just like everybody else, you know. And what I ended up doing was, you know, I ended up asking for forgiveness. I ended up apologizing because I knew it was wrong. I knew I shouldn't have done that. But, you know, that happens, you know, and I'm not, the thing about it is, you know, is I'm not justifying what I did, you know, because when you justify wrongdoing, then what's the point of trying to do right if every time you fall in? Yeah, I know, right? It was a good thing I was home. But, you know, if I justify every time I do something wrong, then I'm not bettering myself, you know. If I justify, you know, the reason why somebody kills, then I might as well just not say nothing about somebody getting murdered. I might as well not say anything about there we go. I might as well, you know, if somebody kills my wife, I might as well not say anything because I'm justifying it, you know, and I can't justify stuff like that because, you know, in my eyes, if I do not hold, I know right and wrong, and if I do not hold myself accountable, then, like you said, Perry, I could have gotten the car, and said, oh, well, I'm going to go out feeling good. You know, I'm alright, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna go party, I'm gonna go to this club, and on my way to the club, I end up screwing up and killing somebody. You know, that's not good. That's not good at all. So, you know, anytime you're gonna fall short, you're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna have stuff like that happens, you know what I'm saying? But it's what you do when you make those mistakes. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. You know what? I'm just gonna kill y'all. Yeah. Crap. I'm gonna die again. Oh! Crap! Crap. I died again. I'm not doing good on this map. It's alright though. I'll get it this time, I promise. But you know what? Oh, okay, that's what I need. I'm gonna use you. Yeah. I'm gonna keep you. I could use you. No, wait. Let's see, where are you? Where is it? Ooh, I got tracking on that? I did not know that. Okay, cool. I'll use that. But yeah, man, you know, like I said, it's just one of them things. But so you live, you learn, you get love, or you buy love. But you know, and for a lot of y'all that don't know, I do kind of lead the worship at the Sunday school place. You know, that's why I say anything that y'all want to ask me within reason, you know, I don't mind talking about it. I don't mind admitting, you know, my mistakes when I'm wrong, or, you know, if I don't know something, or if somebody corrects me, hey man, that's life. You're never gonna know anything about life.
Clear them out. You can't let them take that base.
Unless you experience, you know, and some of your experiences are good, some of your experiences are not so good. But again, that's life. That's why I'm so glad to be able to do YouTube and just to hang out and say, hey guys, you know, I put on my pants one leg at a time. I'm just like y'all, you know. I'm not one of those dudes that, you know, oh, everything's good, you know, but behind the scenes, I'm not good, you know. But, oh, and guys, that's another thing I want to remind y'all of, is there is a gentleman on Easy Computer Solutions stream. I see all the time in the comments, and if y'all get a chance, go and check his stream out. He is a very good YouTuber, very good tech reviewer. I'm actually waiting on more news and stuff from the tech world to see, to talk about stuff. I'm hoping to get the iPhone 8 if it comes out the way I like and everything, and do a review on it. It's just all, man, all up in the business. But now, you know, I really like Easy Computer Solutions. So guys, if y'all can remember Miguel, last I heard he was in the hospital. So remember him and his family, and because I know he's going through a hard time. Hard. Now if I can just hold them off. And that may be why I have a hard time holding them off. I gotta get some light. I'm about that light, homie. I'm about that light. Alright, here we go. Alright, somebody just come behind me. Give me, I know it would be. Jeez. Son, y'all don't want guns? I'm on it, doggone it. Oh crap. No. Why you running? Mike Tyson's punch out.
Very nice, Donnie. And thank you for giving me something else to think about. She never would have said it out loud, but the Queen respected you.
Only died 2 times.
As do I. Wolves here, broken, but still more remain. We'll continue to track and look for signs of...
Let's go to the tower and see what we got, yo.
Kill.
You know what, Perry? Here's the thing, and this is what I was saying last time. To me, iOS, you really start noticing the benefits of iOS. First of all, if you just have the iPhone, the first thing you're going to notice about the iPhone is consistent updates. Whether a new OS comes out, whether there's a vulnerability, you'll get that update, you'll get that patch. There's always security updates. There's always the latest and greatest. You're always going to have it. Even the iPhone 5S got iOS 10. Think about that for a minute. The iPhone 5S received iOS 10, right? Now, if you have the iPhone, let's say you got the iPhone 7 Plus, 7S Plus, right? Or 7 Plus, yeah. Let's say you got that. So you got the iPhone 7 Plus. Then you went out and you got the Apple Watch Series 2, right? Then you got your iPad, you got your iMac, you got your Apple TVs. This is where Apple really, really shines, because all your stuff, right, from your laptop to your TV to your tablet to your watch to your phone to your earbuds, they all sync up. So Apple has really thought ahead as far as its ecosystem, because everything works the same, everything is cross-platform. If my phone is charging in the bedroom and I'm in the kitchen on the computer and I receive a phone call or a text, I can answer it from my computer. If I'm on a FaceTime call with my sister-in-law and her my young nephews who are about 2 years old, twin boys, and we're with the family, I can flick that and put it up on my 55-inch TV for everybody to see, Now, Android, here's the stuff that I like about Android. Android, I like it because you can make it yours. Android, you can make that phone look and operate and feel the way you want it to feel. Okay, if you do not like this particular brand manufacturer, you can go get another manufacturer. The HTCU fell flat, right? Well, then you say, all right, I'm not going to buy the HTCU, but I'm going to go and pick up the Google Pixel. Or, you know what? The Google Pixel's too expensive. I'm going to go and pick up the Honor 8. Or, you know what? I'm really not liking Huawei that much. So I'm going to go and I'm going to pick up the 3T, the OnePlus 3T. So you have choices. You can have anywhere from a 4-inch screen, 3-inch screen, all the way up to a 6-inch screen or even bigger, depending on how you like it. There's tons and tons of things, as far as running custom ROMs. You can root Android. You can basically operate, you can use Android as a computer, as your workstation.
Let's see what you found out there.
But here's the thing, just like Windows, and you look at Windows XP or look at Windows Vista, right? Even look at Windows 10. Okay, Windows 10 says, hey, we will let you use our operating system. Here's the minimum that you can use, the minimum specs that our operating system needs. To an extent, Perry, now there has been some updates that Apple sent out that did mess something up, but Apple has always been quick to fix it, or say, hey, this is what's up, we realize this, we'll fix this vulnerability real quick. But on the Android side of it, and I'll give you a prime example, I can go and turn, oh wait, that's 385? Oh, okay. Sorry about that, got distracted. But I can go and turn my Android, basically take my Android phone and become a developer, right? So I can become a developer on my Android phone then, only then, after I'm an Android developer on my Nexus 6 that's on Google's Project Fi cell service, only then can I get Android 7.0. That's the latest and greatest Android, right? Right now I'm on Marshmallow 6.01. Here's my problem. Nexus is supposed to be Google's top line, the way Google wanted it. It's supposed to get the latest and greatest, all like this, right? Next year, the Nexus ain't but like 2 years old. Next year, Google's no longer supporting the Nexus 6. I'm on Google's network. I have Google's phone, but I'm still on 6.01. I'm not on 7.0. I'm not on Nugget whatsoever. That's my problem with Google. My other problem with Google is that if you do not realize what you're doing on your Android phone, you can catch a virus. You can catch something off of Facebook. You can catch, and it's like that with iOS too. I understand that iOS, can get viruses and bugs and stuff like that, but it's not near as prevalent as what you hear on Android and what you see on Android. Now, I know a lot of people say, well, my Android has never caught nothing, but there's still that option. You see what I'm saying? I mean, and the thing is, it's like, okay, if Nugget 7.0 is your latest and greatest, then why do you still have phones running KitKat? Why do you still have phones running Marshmallow? Why do you still have, these manufacturers that keep throwing out these phones? Because Google is a free software. All Google wants to do is put ads on it, their operating system. Hey, use us, and it's a testament, and I forgot where I read this at, but there was a deal that talked about how Google's apps, their map apps, the Chrome browser, all the Google apps work better on iOS than they do on their own operating system. Said basically the Google apps were more optimized for iOS than they were for Google's own brand software. I have I got a Midnight Blue Nexus 6. I got the big boy, and I like my Nexus 6. I do. I'm not gonna knock my Nexus 6. It's a good phone. Motorola did an excellent job with it, and I'm glad I got one before Motorola was bought out by Lenovo. So I do. I like my Nexus 6, but I'm just frustrated at Google because the whole time I was expecting an over-the-air update, just like Apple does, for my Nexus 6, and it hasn't came. I don't want to be a developer. I'm not a developer. I feel like I shouldn't have to go and do that, to speed up my stuff or to optimize stuff. I don't want to do that. And for a lot of people that use Android, that are Android aficionados, that's the fun of Android, is tinkering and stuff like that. I'm not a tinkerer. I like stuff to work. When I hook up stuff, when I use stuff, I like it to work, and I like it to work as advertised. To tell you, I just really got into doing skins and launchers on my Nexus 6. I've got the ED launcher, and I got the Nova launcher, and I'm really, really liking the Nova launcher. I have set that up nice to where it's got all the info and everything that I need. If you look at my video on Tech Tuesday, the last week's Tech Tuesday live stream, I have it on there, and I show off the launchers that I got. And one of the things that I really liked was the hashtag my Android, or customize my Android, or pick my Android, anyway, something like that. And I'm just going to chill over here while I'm talking to you, because I'm sure you're probably tired of watching me run around on stream. But yeah, so I went to my Android app, And what I ended up doing was Google was like, okay, do you like this or do you like this? Do you like this or do you like this? So I chose what I liked, right? And I found a screensaver that I really, really liked, the launcher and the icons that I really, really liked, and I set it up to where it's minimal, it's kind of minimalistic, but I still get all the information and everything that I like. That I like. I do like that. But not getting the security updates, not getting the software updates from Google, when a new operating system, when a new OS comes out, that's frustrating to me. That's because when Apple drops a new OS, right? When iOS 10 come out, the next day it was on my phone. It was on my phone. And yeah, Apple was like, oh yeah, there was something in the update that caused the speakers to sound funny, or your Bluetooth, or your battery drain. Had the same thing happen on my watch, on my Apple Watch. And Apple sent out an update. As soon as the update was done, bam, I had it. It's like Apple knew about it, bam, they was on it, they fixed it, no problem. I'm disappointed in the way that Google has handled stuff because, okay, you're wanting to take my business, you're wanting me to leave Apple and come over to your ecosystem, to your phone, to use your products and everything. But if you tell me that next year, when my phone's only 2 years old, if you're telling me, okay, we're not going to support your phone, why would I want to come over to your ecosystem? If you're only going to support the Google Pixel for 2 years, why do I want to come over to your ecosystem? Because I don't want to buy a phone every 2 years. You know what I mean? The only reason I'm buying an iPhone 8 is because and I keep saying buying, if I get an iPhone 8 is number one because it's got what I want. It's got everything that I want out of it. But it's the anniversary of when the iPhone was introduced, and I think that would be pretty cool to have that as part of history, as part of like a collection or whatever. But normally me and my wife upgrade every 2.5 to 3 years, maybe longer depending on the phone. And I know a lot of people are like, man, that's a long time. But, we're not, since AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, and everybody are no longer subsidizing the phones to where, okay, you come up, pay $200 cash, and you get a 2-year contract, and you got a new phone. I was cool with that. But now everybody's going to the pay as you go. Everybody wants, oh, come over here to the AT&T Next. Oh, come over here to Verizon and you can upgrade every year on this phone. But you don't understand, I don't think, for me, it's one of those things of, I'm already paying $160. This is just hypothetical. I'm already paying $160 for 2 lines unlimited data. Right? That's tax, title, license, everything right there. That's how much 2 lines in my area would run on AT&T unlimited data, right? So, I get that, and then I got to get 2 phones on your AT&T Next, right? So the latest and greatest would probably be about $30 a month, right? Okay, so that's 2 phones, $60 a month, and if I want to upgrade every year, I can do that. Or I can keep it for 2 years and it'll be mine. So you can choose how long you want to pay for it, right? So you're looking at $60. Okay, now you're already paying $160 on your cell phone bill. Another $160. So that's $220 a month. $220 a month just on cell phone, right? Now, that being said, that's like a Chevy, what is that? The Chevy Spark, the little bitty micro car. You can buy a car for $220 something a month, either used or new, but that's car payment. The other thing, that's half a car payment. You know, the other thing is that our bill with AT&T was so high when we had AT&T. We were grandfathered in under their grandfather unlimited plan. So our bill was over $200 a month. Just the bill. That's not the phones. That's just the bill, right? So we switched that. We told AT&T, look, you got to go away. We can't pay that bill. We're not paying that bill. That's just ridiculous unless you can let us keep our plan and give us a cheaper price. AT&T was like, well, we ain't got nothing. We're not going to have nothing. We're not doing unlimited data. It wasn't a week or two later, bam, AT&T comes out with unlimited data. Really? Really? We ended up going with Cricket Wireless. Cricket Wireless, same network, same everything, $60 a month. With auto pay, it's $55. So, $55 a month for 2 phones is $110. Okay, we're saving over $100. We're saving like, I completely agree, man. I would love it if they would send me the update for my Nexus. I'd love it, but I don't think Google's going to do it. Android Nexus 6 had the update for Android 7.1.2, and they took it back. Everybody that has 7.1.1 or 7.1.2 on their Nexus 6, they took it back and reverted it to 7.0. Now, why do you think they reverted it back to 7.0? Because something was broke. Something was not working right on the Nexus 6. You know? Now, granted, everybody gives Apple flack. Everybody gives Apple, Apple sent out an update, man. And then, man, it's broke this, it did that, it did this, da-da-da-da-da. One thing I haven't seen Apple do, nope, because Apple did do it. I believe Apple did do it. There was an update that come out, and Apple let you revert back to the old update if you wanted to. So I'm sorry about that. Apple's done it once. But, you know, everybody makes such a big deal about Apple when they screw up. You know, hold on, let me get a drink. Oh, pardon me. But everybody makes such a big deal when Apple screws up, when they mess an update up, or when something comes out and it's broke. But Nexus had 7.1.1 or 7.1.2 for the Nexus 6, and they took it back and reverted the Nexus 6 back to 7.0. Which, you know, I'm glad Google was proactive in doing that, but at the same time, it's like, look, man, you know, people get caught up in iOS versus Android. Don't let the companies get over on you like that. These companies do not care whether you're an Apple loyalist or an Android purist. They do not care. The only thing they look at you is that you're a walking dollar sign. And if they can get your dollar, then they'll do and say whatever they can do to get your dollar. You know, that's why I said, Apple's got to bring it. If Apple don't bring it, if Apple don't have what I like, I don't have a problem with going to Google. And as soon as Google screws up and Apple fixes whatever's wrong with the next phone, or they do something to enhance the next phone, or whatever, I'll go back to Apple. You know, if I went with the OnePlus 3T and the OnePlus 3T started screwing up, but I didn't like the iPhone 8, guess what? There's an iPhone 7. There's an iPhone 7 Plus. I can get one of them. I'm not upset about it. You know, that's the thing about it. I don't think I don't think anybody should be upset about it. Hold on, guys. I'm going to do this so I can talk to y'all. Hold on 1 minute, guys. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I started a party chat. But, you know, I'm not a blind loyalist. I know Apple makes mistakes. I know Apple has made mistakes in the past. I'm also not scared. Dude, if Google don't give me what I want, if Apple don't give me what I want, there's always Windows. There's always a Windows phone. You know, go back to an old flip phone for a minute. You know, I mean, there's always stuff out there. Get a different Android phone. Wow, now it's popped up in a minute. You know? What? Yo, what's up, homie? Just blasted him with a shot. But yeah, man, that's... Oh, did I get him? But anyway, yeah, that's how I feel, man. I mean, if one don't give you what you want, somebody else will. And that's why I think Huawei, HTC hit a... Dude, HTC just... Man. HTC's fell on hard times, dude. Honestly, y'all, I used to be really jealous of the Evo. Of the Evo 3D, the 3D phone.
Heavy ammo inbound.
Man, I used to be jealous of that phone. I was like, man, the Evo 4G 3D, man, that phone is dope, dude. And I honestly thought about trading in my iPhone 3GS to go get the Evo.
Heavy ammo available.
And it's really weird. It's really weird that I say that because that's just how I felt, you know, at that time. And then to see HTC come out with the Ultra and not... Oh man, I thought I had
falling behind.
To see HTCU come out with the Ultra and just totally drop the ball. Yeah, Huawei, if Huawei wants HTC's spot in the Android hierarchy, they got it, man. They got it. The Honor 8, dude, I ain't heard nothing but good things from the Honor 8. The OnePlus 3T, I ain't heard nothing but good things about the OnePlus. I ain't seen nothing but good things on the OnePlus. You know, dude, there's more than one company out there that would gladly take HTC's place. You know, and that's why I'm just like,
lost the lead.
Why, you know, why are y'all just, you know, oh, and I do not have a shot. Nothing wrong with the outside. I don't. Here's the thing about the HTCU that I'm gonna bring up. Okay, HTCU come out and they were touting this phone. You know that it was a heavy hitter. It's got a flagship price. It's
5 minutes remaining.
It's, you know, kind of setting the bar to where HTC wants to go, right? So HTC was like, yo, we got this new phone, it's running this processor, it's doing this, you know, look at this, we got this, it's doing really, really good, you know. Ooh, man, can't kill that guy with that. But, you know, it's setting the bar, it's doing this. Okay, when you run, okay, Perry, I got you. When the HTCU came out, and then you put the 3T, or actually you put the 3 if you look at what the OnePlus 3 did on the Geekbench score, and then you slap HTC right there beside it, and the 3 pulls up a better number than the 3T, dude, come on, man. I mean, you're charging $800 for this phone, right? So you're charging $800 for this phone. This phone should be carrying the latest and greatest. This phone should be setting the standard, just like the HTC M8 did. Look at the M8, the M9, the M10. Beautiful. The M8 was a beautiful phone. Boom sound front-facing speakers. Man, you had Zoe on there. You had just everything clicked with the M8. The HTC U, they lost it, man. As far as I'm concerned. Now, I mean, a lot of people may like the fact that, got him. A lot of people may like the fact that, HTC come out the way it did. Now, that being said, I would have liked to have seen HTC come with a boom sound front-facing speaker. Sorry, get that out. I would have liked to have seen HTC do that on the front, just like the boom sound. I wish they never would have got rid of the boom sound. The back of the HTC, it kind of looks like a Samsung phone, but that really don't matter because you're going to end up putting a case on that anyway.
Double down.
So that's not a big deal. But it's just the fact that I feel like HTC didn't put their everything into this phone. They're charging a premium price with mid-range specs. If HTC would have said, "Hey, look, this phone $500 to $600," no problem. Now we still got other phones in the line that are going to be coming out from HTC, but I just feel like it's not that great, I really do. Whew. Had to jump on that. Oh. Let's see. 835. Oh, I thought I had that dude. And
Enemy
came up behind.
almost won.
The stand-in in the process is not until 8:35 for G6. You know what, man? Now, wireless charging, I do like wireless charging. I know a lot of people don't. The headphone jack is not a big deal to me because I use Bluetooth. I use Bluetooth everything now. So headphone jack, I don't like the wires. That's me, man. Straight up, 100% honest. 100% honest, bro. That's me, man. I don't like the wires. No, but the wireless charging is nice. HTC flagship phone. Hey, you gotta have them features, bro. I mean, waterproof is always good. I'm never gonna say that waterproofing is not good. Waterproofing is always a good idea because you never know what's gonna happen. You can be taking your phone out your pocket and get bumped. Yeah, now you're right. There's only so much you can do for a phone. But you need to do if one of your top competitors talking about iPhone didn't have waterproofing for years, came out with an iPhone 7 and 7 Plus has waterproof, you need to waterproof. You know what I'm saying? You need to waterproof. You need to keep up with your competition. Like I said, if your competition says, "Hey, we got wireless charging," you need to put wireless charging in your phone. It's not a deal breaker. Or you need to do some kind of dash charge like OnePlus. OnePlus doesn't have wireless charging, but it's one of the fastest charging phones on the market. You need to have that. The design of the HTC U it's not my favorite design, but it's not ugly. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's just the worst thing that's ever happened to a phone. But like taking LG's thing with the dual LCD screen up top, so it can show you that. I don't know. I think I'd rather have boom sound. I think I'd rather have front-facing speakers. I think I'd rather have waterproofing. I think I would rather have wireless charging. That's me, and that's one of the things that, you know, for the iPhone 8 that I'm looking for. Okay, Apple, you got rid of the headphone jack. No big deal. I'm cool with that. I was using Bluetooth earbuds for a while. No problem. Okay, but are you going to give me wireless charging? I like wireless charging. I like when I go to bed at night, I don't have to fumble around to put the thing in the port and charge up my phone. See. Yeah. The price, yeah, dude, the asking price is freaking everybody out. You know? But I mean, can you really blame them though? You know, you're charging over $800 after tax and everything. Over $800 for this phone, but you're missing key specs. You know, underperforming processor. You know, not horrible underperforming, but compared to some of your competitors, you know, and the way you're coming out like a flagship, it's underperforming. You know, because, you know, Apple's going to be coming out with the A11. Samsung's going to be coming out with whatever Kirin or whatever they're using, these processor that they've already said pulled up scores on it, and it didn't just whoop the iPhone 7 Plus, it beat it down. You know, so yeah, man. I mean, and you're coming out with this phone that's supposed to be your flagship, and you got phones that are cheaper than yours by half. OnePlus 3T is half the price of an HTC U Ultra, and its processing power is whooping the HTC all over the place. You know, that's the thing about it, man. To me, it's not the design. To me, it's some of the features that you opted out of. You know, it's some of the features that it's like you were on a good path with the M8, M9, and M10, and you said, okay, you know what? Scratch that. We're just going to do away with, when the M8 was a really, really high value phone. The Pixel is not waterproof, and pictures don't. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. That's why I can't justify owning a Pixel. Even though everybody says, hey man, this Pixel's awesome, every YouTuber said it. Why is this phone not waterproof? Oh, they said the software was great. Oh, software's great. And the thing about the Pixel, I don't like the Pixel's design. I do not like the glass up top, metal on the bottom, on the back. I don't like that. The front looks like the front of my iPhone 6s Plus. I don't like that, because the Nexus 6 has got dual front-facing speakers. The Nexus 6 has got wireless charging and a headphone jack. I believe it's waterproof. I mean,
Clash.
I don't know
Bravo
why
team.
Google chose that route. And here's the thing: people were griping about it so much
Nothing
that
complicated
Google
here.
said,
Defend
"Hey,
your allies
we're
and
reaching out
defeat
to the
your
public.
opponents."
Help us with what you want to see in the next Pixel." Nah, well, not so much. I mean, that's. But here's the thing, Perry. Okay, granted, yes, the iPhone, you know, if they had something like that, they would still, you know, even though the iPhone comes out, you know, even though the Pixel comes out, even though the Huawei Mate 9 comes out, all this stuff, you know, they're reviewers. They're reviewers. You know, they have to nitpick. They have to nitpick at it. Oh, I thought I had that dude. They have to nitpick it and find something wrong with it. I mean, literally find something wrong with it. But sometimes, and it don't matter the manufacturer, sometimes those phones are just not good phones. You know, sometimes the design is wrong. Sometimes the price is wrong. Sometimes the feature is wrong. Sometimes you're left wondering, why did you do this? You know, why did you... Well, I went in there. But, you know, it's like, why did you do this to this phone? You know, look at Samsung, prime example. Prime example. What was it? The S5, when the S5 came out, with the Band-Aid looking back on it, and Samsung had gotten rid... Oh, God, what did they get rid of? They had gotten rid of expandable storage, waterproofing. It was one of Samsung's phones that they got rid of a bunch of crap, you know, and they did not do crap. Ooh, got an assist on that. But, you know, it was one of the Samsung phones that come out that they literally did not, people did not like it, you know, because they ended up getting rid of a lot of the features that everybody liked. So what did Samsung do next? The next, what was it, the S7? As a matter of fact, it was the S7. S7 come out, had expandable storage, had fast wireless charging, not just wireless charging, fast wireless charging. Was waterproof. You had the commercials with Lil Wayne pouring champagne on it, and, you know, and stuff like that. Dude, because, and it was the S6, I believe was what it was. And people were like, dude, really? Another example, the Galaxy Note 7. Everybody was like, man, this phone is awesome. This phone's a bomb. And it literally was a bomb. Because it would blow up. It would blow up on you right then and there. You know, and all the YouTubers, they was like, man, this phone's awesome. This phone, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, you know. So, yeah, I mean, that's what these people that are reviewing, you know, like the Apple AirPods that I reviewed. I gave my honest opinion on them. You know, that's what you're supposed to do. If you're going to review a product for YouTube, I feel, then, pardon me, if you're going to review a product on YouTube, oh man,
you're falling behind.
Then you need to be 100% honest. You need to tell people the flaws of it. You need to tell people that, hey, this is something wrong, or we don't like this, or whatever, you know. And now I know some YouTubers, there probably are some YouTubers that just really do not like the brand whatsoever. You know what? I get that. I seriously get that. You don't like the brand. Okay. No problem there. But that's why I like Easy Computer Solutions. He gives it to you real. You know. That don't bother me. I don't think it's so much of picking on HTC. I think it's so much as saying, HTC, why did you not do this? Why did you not put these things in here that we like? You know, that's the thing about it. You know, it's not that. Okay, there we go. Man, I thought I was going to be able to get him. But, you know, it's not about not liking a brand. It's about pointing out the flaws and saying, man, y'all screwed up. You know? it's just the same way with cars, man. If you see a car and you're like, man, like I like Mustangs. I have. 90 model Fox body Mustang to me is the best looking Mustang on the planet. They came out with this one, with this new one that come out. I didn't really care for it. I didn't like it. It wasn't that Ford made a bad car. It wasn't that Ford made an unsafe car. It was the fact that I didn't like the design. And you're always going to have that. You know?
Double down.
I mean, you're always going to have people that either don't like the design or don't like how it functions or rides or whatever, you know. So you just got to kind of, you know, if you like HTC, then ride with HTC, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, even HTC has to understand that, you know, hey, we made a bad phone, you know, or we screwed up on this. You know, it's just, man, I knew he was going to get me. Wasn't nothing to do about that. But, you know, that's just kind of part of it, man. You know, I don't think it's really picking on any corporation. You know, there is so much hate for Apple. There's so much hate, you know, just for anything. You know? Oh, crap. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, you just gotta kind of, you gotta look at it honestly, and you gotta look at it objectively. And you gotta say, okay, Apple, why don't you get rid of the headphone jack? You know, people were honestly mad about that. You know, about Apple getting rid of the headphone jack. Well, Apple, why don't you get rid of the headphone jack? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do... You know, look, man, okay, I understand you're upset or whatever. About us getting rid of the headphone jack, but, you know, look at what Apple did.
One final push and victory is yours.
Son, you didn't want none of that. Ooh. Oh, I was trying to get him. That wasn't happening. But yeah, man, it's just one of those things, you know. I don't think anybody really has the hate out there. You know, when Apple, like I said, when Apple got rid of the headphone jack, everybody was like, oh, Apple got rid of, I can't believe they got rid of the headphone jack. Same thing with the lightning jack, with the lightning still or whatever. Got him. Oh no, I didn't either. You know, same way with the lightning port and everything. But when Apple brought out the Apple AirPods, the Bluetooth earbuds and everything, man, that was a game changer. I mean, I honestly got to say that was a game changer. You know, and I'm going to leave this. But man, dude, this has been a great conversation. Guys, man, I did not intend on streaming this long. I want to give a special shout out to Perry Freeman. Dude, awesome. Thank you for hitting me up in the comments. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, pound that subscribe button. It really helps me to grow as a YouTuber. I greatly appreciate it. I love talking about God. I love talking about technology. I love talking about movies and just, man. Guys, y'all can do just like Perry did. Hit me up in the comments. And it's always a great time. Again, shout out to Perry Freeman. I greatly appreciate it for all the talk and all the conversation, everything. As always, this is your boy Sub-Zero J-Ray saying peace. Have a blessed night. I will see y'all tomorrow. Later.